Okay, this is the thing we've been talking about in some of today's demos, which really gives me the shits, but it's given me something good to demo with, and I didn't have to pay for it. It was all wet, but it's dried up. Anyway, let's see if we can make this piece look any good. I think we're going to reduce it. It's huge. Going to darken it. Going to make it really contrasty. I don't know how this is going to look. Let's see how we go. What is this thing that we've been talking about? It is, ta-da! The tennis racket. The thing that was on the side of the road. It was already in its case, but the case was cracked and was loaded with water because it was a wet day when I found this. I just left the cover behind and just took the racket, and it just doesn't seem to be anything fucking wrong with this racket. Hardly any scratches. Why throw this out, you fucking idiot? Go fuck yourself, you fucking environmental vandal. You and your fucking money. You got lots of fucking money, obviously, idiot. Whoever you are, who lives in Neutral Bay or somewhere near Neutral Bay, who's decided to throw out a perfectly good tennis racket. Sure, the case was cracked, but who cares? It's still usable. You know, you fucking idiot. You are an idiot. I don't respect you, tard. You're a fucking idiot. You threw out a perfectly good tennis racket by the side of the road. I don't understand. Why? You could have just given it to the local salvos. There's a salvos shop a short walk from there. Are you fucking stupid? Are you fucking dense? Where do you get your fucking job and your money from when you don't have a fucking brain, you idiot? That looks interesting. It's a bit too dark. I just don't understand how these idiots can land themselves careers and jobs when they're not even able to think logically. I really have no respect for those sorts of people, folks. I don't understand where they get their money from if they're so fucking stupid. If they're stupid, why do they work? Why are they employed? There's a lot of people out there who could do the job better, whatever your fucking job is. Sit on your ass and make money. Oh, I don't get you. I don't understand your mentality if you've got a fucking brain. It still looks a bit dark. I don't think this one's going to turn up looking good, but I think it's been a good rant. If anything, it's a good rant for me to highlight the stupidity of these rich idiots. It is. It is a fucking way of highlighting stupidity. It's not a very easy piece to demo with, but I have no respect for these toss-away people. You know, they just make the world a crappy place for everyone else. Now that looks too wishy-washy. Still, you can get more of you can get the word Wilson there, and sunshine's in the way. I don't know how we're going to make this look any good. It's a minimalist kind of piece we're going to be making, I do think. But I really have no respect for the person who threw that away. I really don't. They're just really stupid people that just don't care about our world as it stands and other people. You could have said that, you know, if you want to make some money out of this, why couldn't you have a fucking garage sale? And this person was obviously a fucking tosser. You know, he's a tosser. I assume it's probably a bloke. It's probably a man, because most men, it seems that money making is still a thing that mostly blokes do, even though women do, of course. But it's really stupid that this tennis racket, of all things, wouldn't have cost much, you know. There's a lot of poor kids who probably can't afford a tennis racket. Their parents can't afford it. Obviously this was only a fad. Maybe this kid was given tennis lessons and the parents the kid didn't take on to tennis, so you had a racket. Or maybe it was at school. I don't know. I can only speculate. I don't know the fucktard who disposed of this inappropriately. Oh, I know what I did. I forgot to set the original size. This is a copier industry fail. So we have to go here. I just saw only half the scan. With mirror image, you don't always, automatic doesn't always work, so I have to select manually A3, and that's another thing that makes me angry, is the industry that brought us this photocopier. So photocopiers piss me off as well. It's all about money, love of money, ruining everything, ruining the experience of life as they do, these rich people, these fucktards who've got money but no fucking sense. Common sense. I'm not talking about dollars and cents. Dollars and nonsense is what they've got. So over them, folks. So this is our tennis racket piece. Not the greatest, I must say, but it's just highlights the stupidity of rich people as a generality. But you know, not all rich people are bad, but it seems most of them are not terribly smart in the common sense department. Anyway, that looks a bit minimalist, but I think now we can call this demo quits.